All right, let's go ahead and get started with the next section, which is assign physical FPGA pins to the pins of the project. So we're going to start assigning pins on that processor. So in this section, physical FPGA pins will be assigned to the inputs and outputs of the project. So to program the DE10-Lite board, the correct device must be used for the project. Go to the pin planner by choosing assignments, then going to pin planner. The pin planner window will appear as shown below in the handout. So let's go to assignments, go to pin planner, click on pin planner, and you'll see that we have the pin planner window open up here. All right, so it's currently pins PN_C11 and PN, it says here D10, but I think that means C10, and pin A8 are assigned to specific pin labels. This will need to be reconfigured by deleting the default assignments and then reassigning them to the inputs and output of the BDF. So we're going to delete all the pre-assigned pins by selecting all pins by pressing and holding the left mouse button on the red dot shown at the top corner of the package view. Then drag the mouse to the bottom right corner of the package view and release the left mouse button. This should highlight all the pins. Finally, press the delete key on the keyboard to delete all the pre-assigned pins. So let me make this a little bit bigger. All right, so we're going to go to this little red dot right here, left click on that, and we are going to highlight everything like this. All right, I'll make sure I get everything. And what we're going to do there is hit the delete key on the keyboard. Let me see if I can hit delete with the mouse here. Right click, and is there a delete button here? I don't see anything that does say that. Let's try it again then. Do this. We're going to highlight all that. All right, I'm going to hit the delete on the keyboard. Okay, now notice what happened, that things changed on the keyboard there, on the diagram here for the Max 10. Okay, what do we got now? It says, make the following pin assignments, as you see on the table on your handout, to the diagram down there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to raise this up a little bit like that. Okay, and notice that we have A, B, C, right? This is input, input, output. Let's go ahead and make sure that these are assigned as they are on the handout. Okay, so where it says location, right here, we're going to go ahead and type in PIN_C and 11. Okay. For B, PIN_C10. And go ahead and write the whole thing out so make sure you don't have any problems. And then for the output, it's going to be out of PIN_A8. A8, like that. Okay. Okay. It says PC10 and D1 correspond to slide switches, slide switch 1 and slide switch 0 as per the DE10-Lite user manual. Pin A8 corresponds to the red LED 0, which is labeled as LED R0 on the DE10 board. Again, this specific pin information can be found in the DE10-Lite user manual.pdf document. Okay, so here I think they mean pin C10 and pin C11. Don't know why they did pin D1. There's some typos here in the handouts. Okay, it says once complete, close the pin planner window by selecting File, Close, or by pressing Alt, F, and C. So let's go ahead and do this and do it the proper way. We're going to hit File. We are going to hit Close. Okay. The project is now ready to be compiled using the Alt plus R followed by Enter, or by pressing the compile icon. And let's go ahead and hit the compile icon again, which is this one. Okay. And notice we are going to compile, and that's going to be the end of this setup, which will be the Sign up again. Assign physical FPGA pins to the pins of the project. Remember, we are working with real instruments. We're working with the real world. So we have to make sure that our physical pins, wherever they're located on whatever microprocessor, are assigned to read or write whatever we want them to do, and to have the actual, label of what they're supposed to be. All right, so that does it for this. The next section we're going to cover will be driver installation. So I want to thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next recording.